This is Letty Saenz from Laredo Good News Political Campaign Promotions, and I am honored to be here with Mr. Rolando Rolly Garcia, Justice of the Peace, Precinct 2 candidate, Place 1. And I am very happy to be here with you, Mr. Garcia. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. Just working hard right now. Thank you so much for being here, for allowing me to speak out and have this interview so that the people can see what we're doing.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And first of all, I would like to ask you that if you are elected as JP Precinct 2, Place 1, what are some of the goals that you would pursue?
Actually, it's interesting that you asked me that. I'm very goal oriented. There's three main things that I would like to tackle first. The first one involves having a very good open door policy. I believe that we need that open door policy so that people can voice their opinion, voice their concerns, and they can actually come and request things, or actually maybe have some advice for us as how we can better our services to them.
Yes, sir.
The second thing is the truancy issue. There's a big truancy problem, and I would like to tackle that with the third goal, which is to provide more programs, more services to the kids. There's many programs out there with the school districts that are not being used
Yes.
enough. So that's something that I think needs to be out there, just to promote more education for the kids.
Yes, sir. That's wonderful. And I wanted to ask you, how can your past experiences and projects benefit your position as JP for Precinct 2?
Well, I've lived in South Laredo all my life. I know how it is to grow up in this community. It's a very wonderful community.
Yes.
And my past experience as far as going to school here, I know what the issues are, just simply because of talking to people and asking them questions as far as what they need. My past experiences involved, getting an education. That's something very important especially for the youth and even adults. Still, people that haven't been able to get their education. It's something that some of these programs can help out and get them themselves educated.
Wow. Yes,
so
sir.
it's something that I'm very interested in.
Yes.
And education is one of the things that I feel in my background and my history that will help out in this position.
Yes, sir. And which changes or improvements would you work on if you are elected as JP?
Well, going back to my goals, those are some of the biggest changes that need to happen in this office. I believe the truancy issue again, and the open door policy. So people won't be afraid to come up to us and be able to talk to us and voice their opinions. That's something. It's one of my platforms is to bring the voice back to the people, and it's something that I'm very proud of to have as a platform.
Yes, sir, because I believe that communication is number one in success, and I think that's what you're promoting.
Yes.
More communication between the community and you as a leader.
Yes. I like to think that I have very good leadership skills. I've always been a leader since I was 3 years old and started playing baseball and literally. So I like to think that I have that experience to be a leader and to be able to help these people, and as much as possible, especially if they have any concerns, if they have any issues. I'm always out there, and as far as like going out and helping out as much as I can. So anybody that sees me, anybody can come up to me. My phone number is public, so hopefully they'll take advantage of that as much as possible.
Yes, sir, and I don't think that it's been a negligence from leaders so much. I think it's just been lack of knowledge from the community, that maybe they have not felt that confidence to approach leaders. But I believe that because you're bringing it out, I think that's very important for parents and citizens to be aware of.
Yes, I think a lot of the time people get intimidated, and they really shouldn't.
Yes.
Elected officials are same as everybody else. We're just out there trying to help out. And having, and like I said, having an open door policy will help out with that. I'm very much for people working in groups, for people having the ability or the courage to come up to people and speaking out, especially when they have issues to work out. I believe that working together in groups, like other elected officials as well as the constituents themselves, will benefit everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I wanted to ask you, why do you believe that you are the best candidate for the position of Justice of the Peace Precinct 2?
Well, I believe I'm the best candidate just simply because I have good communication skills. I have an education which helps me out, being able to be a role model for the youth of South Laredo and South Webb County. Hopefully, I can voice all that experience so that they'll be encouraged to pursue higher education as well. So I think that's something that distinguishes me from the rest of the candidates, and it's something that I hope will get me elected.
Yes, sir. And can you talk a little bit about your election in 2010? I understand that you had a very close race as a city council campaign.
Yes, I ran for city council back in 2010. Unfortunately, I lost by a little bit. But I'm proud of the fact that I was able to get a lot of people out to vote. That's the main thing. Like my platform is right now, that was one of my platform agendas the last time. Having people be able to speak out, giving the voice back to the people, going back to basics, to where we as elected officials need to educate the people as far as what services are out there. So I'm very proud of the fact that I was able to get more people involved and more people out to vote.
Yes, sir. And it was a very close race.
It was a very close race, yes.
Yes, sir. And congratulations on that. And
thank you.
I wanted to say that you're emphasizing a lot about education, which right now is the most desperate cry for all parents. And I understand that you had an excellent, academic record, attendance. Can you tell me a little bit about your experiences growing up
Sure.
in school?
I know right now there's a lot of programs out there that help kids right now. I know there's a lot of scholarships out there. There's a lot of government help. When I was growing up, I came out of high school. We weren't as fortunate, so I had to really work hard. As far as getting good grades, I was able to have a 4.0 graduating from high school.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I also am proud of the fact that I had perfect attendance for 12 years.
Wow.
I never missed a day of school. So I hope some of my experiences are able to help some of the youth right now. And like I said before, some of the adults as well. Some of these parents, if we get them into some of the classrooms and actually teach them how to deal with their kids and different issues that they might have, I think that would benefit them as well.
Yes, sir, definitely. And is there anything else, Mr. Garcia, that you would like to share that maybe we haven't discussed at this point?
Well, like I said, it's mostly, people need to speak up. That's the main concern. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. If you have something to ask, any question that you have, you should have the right. These people that are elected by the people. So we're here to help you. So don't be afraid to speak out. Any concerns that you might have, any threats that you might have, anything that's out there, speak it out. Speak up. That's why we're here, and that's why my thing is giving the voice back to the people. Going back to basics.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Garcia, and congratulations on your campaign for Justice of the Peace Precinct 2, Place 1, and good luck.
Thank you so much. God bless everyone.